A very good morning, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And this morning, we need to take a look on important matters. Remember, Hwende has been in the public fora for the past days. Shavangu, Tim Nube, Tim Biti, and yet claim to work with Advocate Nelson Chamisa. So a lot is happening, and under scrutiny is his business. Remember, Charlton Hwende is running a business, probably a shipping business or a freight business, where he takes goods from point A to point B. So Solomon Narodzibwe says, also interesting to note is that considering the politics in Zimbabwe, his type of business would have been haunted by the vouchers. You don't include duty in freight charges unless you are bribing Zimra for them not to charge duty. As a small boy, I started by run a business in SA in 2017 to 18, charging 30%, and was threatened by the system, and I stopped. I have also shipped the stuff from China, and I know what he charges as freight can't take care of both shipping and duty. Anogona kunge akarohwa nekompromat. So this is something very important in Zimbabwe, which we need to take a look on, because how are these people surviving the political terrain is very important at this juncture. So when we are talking about these opposition leaders being captured, these are the issues to actually consider. And those zvinosvibisa Star President Nelson Chamisa, because they will be associating themselves with President Nelson Chamisa, but yet they are compromised. So this is a flyer from McNeil Freight, a company linked to Charlton Hwende. And we need to take a look onto this one. So if you take a look onto this part, which is right here onto the screen, is the charging part. Sea freight is $6 per kg, 450 per CBM, and these are general goods only. Then air freight is $16.80 per kgs. And there is this statement which is very important, which says pricing duty inclusive. Pricing duty inclusive. This is the very important part of this whole thing, which means per the charges which are being charged by my McNeil Freight right here, they are saying duty is included. But let us explain, Team Zimbabwe. Duty of my cell phones, maybe I'm importing cell phone equipment. The duty which I pay for cell phone equipment is different to duty I pay for laptops, is different to duty I pay for spare parts, is different to duty I pay for clothes and other things. What it means is there is something happening behind which needs scrutiny. And it's necessary for Charlton Hwende to be asked these questions and to actually come in public and explain his association with the regime. Because you cannot say 1 kg of cell phones will pay same duty with 1 kg of clothes. It won't happen just like that. There is grading of duty. If you go to Zimbra, if you are paying my groceries, there is a certain duty you pay. If you are paying for a car, there is a certain duty. If you are paying for any other thing, there is a certain duty which is paid. You don't charge duty per kgs. Zimra does not say, put your things on a scale, let us calculate duty for you. No, they'll say, take out your things, let us see one by one. What is this? What is this? What is this? And they apply duty according to the schedules. So it's very important to note. Eunice, Eva, nice. Thank you very much for coming this morning. So this is the reason why these people are being scrutinized to say, how are their companies surviving if they are not working together with the regime? Something very important, something very, very, very important to ask. And you would see that the issues being raised right here by by Mkomasolo are very important. On another post, Lynn said, I now have information, correct information. NC has nothing to do with Hwende. He uses his name to promote his business and gaining political mileage. Okay, so I believe that all these issues in Zimbabwe should be eye openers. These people are part of the regime. These people are part of the problems. Runs another field rekuti haungopindi muZimbabwe, it's pharmaceuticals, and a few cartels in that business are ruthless. Okay, zvikanzi 100% correct. How can you generalize duty for everything, yet each product has its own tariff code and duty rate? But with these guys, it's 450 per CBM, duty inclusive. You can only do this provided you are bribing Zimbabwe officials. And it's true. That is the reason why Zimbabwe is on its knees right now. Because these companies are now being used to import certain things. And when duty is being charged in such a way, then it means duty is kubadaro. That is the honest truth. It means it's not being accounted for. It's very important for us to take note of these things in Team Zimbabwe and scrutinize. And I hope that Charlton Hwende will be able to come and clear the air over this whole thing. Compromat. Business made him vulnerable to ZANU-PF manipulation. They get you through the judiciary, cars, loans, women, and the brutality. Okay, zvikanzi very true. Kangona duty raiswa mufreight zvaendwa imbavha iyi. Okay, zvikanzi McNeil haisi ainzi futi nematracks aitakura stock yekugushungo dairy. Zvikanzi plus they would have supported his business. Most Zim businessmen don't want to be associated with the opposition because the system will come for you. Then what about a non-opposition figure? Is even not scared of infiltration. Okay. So these are issues which are being raised, which are very, very, very valid. And I hope and believe that Hwende and this company will come to explain how is pricing and duty inclusive for a $450 per CBM. How are you going to deal with that issue? Suppose the other product, my laptops, the other product is clothing. These are things with different tariff codes and different rates when paying duty. How do you balance off and how do you deal with these issues? For example, I can tell you this. For those who have been importing cars, pane tumotikari tudiki diki tuya, they pay duty rato. Kwoitawo motikari dzakaita hombe, kwoita matrucks, kwoita mabus, kwoita makombi. You pay different duty because of those differences in classes. Kunotori nedzimwe mota dzinonzi idzi ndedze-commercial hadzitobhadhari duty. There is a certain part kumotikari iri kudaro. So all those things are very important to know, Team Zimbabwe, when we need to scrutinize these issues and find answers. So I leave everything to the people of Zimbabwe. What do you think, and what are your thoughts regarding this whole issue? Thank you very much for coming. Please keep on subscribing, commenting, and don't forget to share our videos to as many people as possible.